Hey everyone, welcome to Unicorn Dust Designs. My name is Sammy and on Thursdays, it is Thrifted Thursdays. I go through and I show you everything that I found at random thrift stores. And then I will tell you what I've listed on the website for resale. And then also what I'm gonna keep to DIY in future videos. I list all of these items 5 minutes prior to this video going live. So make sure you check out the website. It's unicorndustdesigns.com. Link is in the description box and I'll also put it here in the comments for you. And let's go ahead and get started. These are an array of like different stores because at this point I have bags everywhere. So some is from Savers, Thrift World, Major Thrift, and different things like that. So I'm going to start right away with you guys. I found more of a bunny stash that I did not know I had. I found this cute little guy. He was $3.49. And whenever I see the seasonal, especially the bunnies for some reason this year, I feel like are so expensive. I look at them and like little not trinket. What do you call those? Knick-knacky ones? Can you hear the dogs walking upstairs? Anyways, they have been so pricey. So this was actually like a good looking rabbit. It has a few little, nicks you could see in the ears and stuff, but like its eyes are good. They're brown. They're not red. And he's just a good looking guy. He's a little lighter, but he's definitely like whatever. Oh my gosh, these dogs are going to drive me absolutely nuts today. Anyways, this one was $3.49 and that will be on the website as is, and I'll clean him up and everything. And then since we're talking about little critters, I found more of the vintage bunnies from, well, what did I say? It was like 1982, the first one. And I'm so sorry because I did not know this was a trio. So I did sell one of the bunnies already. And then as I was going through my bags and stuff, these were wrapped up in newspaper. So I found 2 more of them. These are vintage bunnies. They have the beautiful eyes. Oh my goodness. Can you just stay down here, please? Yes, you. Tank. And on the one that I sold and already shipped, it had like a sticker on the bottom and said like the year and the name of the person. So I will be listing these 2 as a set. And then I found this guy. Now, I feel like I need to change the florals. So do you see, it is a bunny with those long ears going back, a little tail, these glass flowers, which you guys aren't even chipped. Like not one of them is chipped. There's even some like up here. Sorry, there's like a shadow right here. So I'm trying to get it. And I feel like all we need to do is replace the florals. I don't know if I want to try. No, I think we need to update. But it's like the old school. Somebody did like with the metal and everything. Yeah, these are falling apart. So I think I'll try and update the flowers first and then I will list it. Unless you think I should just list it as the glass. That way somebody can fill their own floral choices in. But I couldn't believe with how delicate these glass flowers are that they were still intact and had no chips. It also says made in Taiwan, MIC. I paid $1.98 for that guy at Thrift World. Now, where are my other little critters? Okay, let me see. All right, these, I showed you the bag last time and then never actually went through them. So these were $4.98 at Thrift World. There's 4 of them. And they are glass napkin rings. But they are ducks. Look at how stinking cute. Oh my gosh. It says made in Japan. And there are 4 of them. And I will check through. I will clean them off. It doesn't look like any of them have any chips. Like they are great condition. It looks like some of them just need to be cleaned. But Yep, no chips on any of these. So there was 4 in that bag for $4.98. And I thought I would take a gamble on them just because they were pure white, very classic, and then very fitting for the spring season. I found a couple of chickens. This is actually a Yankee candle. And of course, I'm assuming you would put a candle in there. There's no spot for like, you know, to put it inside to melt wax or anything like that. I was thinking, you know, I'll list it on the website first, and then if it doesn't sell, I will add like a succulent or something to the top. But I want somebody to have the option that like if they actually wanted to put like a tea light or something, they would have that choice. And this was $3.99. I really loved the colors on this piece. Very beautiful. Love the sunsetty colors. That dark blue, how it looks like the feathers go down right there. So I grabbed that. And then you guys, I cannot stand when I get home. And then you notice something like a chip or something that's broken or fallen apart. Well, this guy, he was $2.98. He was in the like little glass container at Salvation Army. I picked him up. I was so excited. Look at that. He's missing a toe. And then I was like, you know, maybe I could do some clay and stuff, but then I would have to paint him. So I don't really know what to do with him. So you guys let me know. Like he does have enough detail where I could probably paint, wax, all that stuff. But then I feel like he loses his character unless I replace the toe and then just maybe repaint the feet to be like so that they match. Let me know what you would do in the comments. But this guy was $2.98 and I thought he was so cute and so plump. So I liked him. What else do we have? Any other animals? Okay, I have these that I found at Thrift World. They were $2.98 and they're from Home Presence, dishwasher safe. They are salt and pepper shakers and they still have their tabs. And then on this side, it just says Home Sweet. These are like, let's see, I got scissors right here because I'm like, is there anything underneath that tag? Oh, how cute. There's even more. Okay, so there's that little image on one side and then the rooster on that side. They're really like clean little salt and pepper shakers. Sorry, you guys. Wow. These were $2.98 and I thought they were so different, so I got them. And then you have the hen and then Home Sweet Home. How cute are those? So it's like you got those two, or you could like switch them. And then you have that one, and you could do like the hen. So very cute, different. I've never seen them before, so I definitely picked them up. And again, those were $2.98 for the sets. And I think that's all of the little animals I got. Of course, Mo was barking. You guys are welcome for all the chaos that happens in my videos. So this was Everett's pick for this haul. And I'm going to go ahead. What does it say? Sorry. I'm going to say Production Inc. USA. So made in the USA. And it's a nutcracker, walnut cracker. Isn't that fun? And it actually is like, I don't know what this material is. Like I said, I'm going to have to look it up. It's not wood. Is it wood? No. Wood? Resin? I don't know. But the detail in it was so fun. He loved this. He picked this out all on his own. And this was $2.98. And he even paid attention because he was like, Mom, it was $2.98. But it's purple tag, so it was 50% off. So this is Everett's pick for the week. The lighting, you guys, is crazy down here, but I'm trying the best that I can. Now, Everly's pick, this is the one I mentioned last week, and I forgot to show you that it's like, I'll give you a good deal on it. But, so she found this for $2.98, and this was Everly's pick. Now, you guys remember anything that the kids pick, they get the profit on. So it goes to them because they help me thrift, they help me package, they help me go to the post office and all that stuff. So I'm really just trying to teach them about the business and resell, and it helps them with math and all of that. So this was Everly's pick, and it has like a marbly, it almost looks like something you would have got from like Avon. So if you see the tag, it almost looks like it was something that came from like JC Penney. Like I feel like it says like $3.99. Yeah. I don't know, but it's just a little trinket case. She loved it, and it was $2.98. So that is Everly's pick for the week. Sorry, running out of breath. Had to run upstairs and get Momo. All right. Hi, Mo. All right. So somebody actually did buy the set that I found of these pewter rabbit salad fork utensils. And I don't know how. This was a different thrift store. It was like 30 minutes from the one that I found the other ones at. And I found another set. Like, what are the odds of that? And I think I'm going to keep these for myself. I think it's meant to be because I wanted the first ones, but I was like, nope, I gotta list it. But these are so, like, somebody definitely actually used these in their greasy kitchen because they are covered in that like grease film. So I'm gonna have to clean these up. But I found these for, yeah, they're gross. They're really gross. $3.49, and most likely I will keep those. So yeah, I was lucky enough to find those again. I got this for $3.98 at Salvation Army. I pick these up whenever I see them because they make for great tops. You could also just paint the bases of them. But if you guys watch the DIY channel, they just go so well on top of candlesticks, and there's just so much you can do with them. And for a price of $3.98, yes, I am definitely picking this up. And I will probably be DIYing with it. It's like really worn and stuff, so I don't think reselling it would really do much. But yeah, if there are things like that you guys are specifically like looking for, you're like, you know, be on the hunt, let me know down in comments. Because if these are things that you'll buy, then sure, I'll list them. But I like to DIY them too. So I found that for $3.98. Got this to DIY as well. It was $2.98, but it is wood. And like I said, it's a nice, simple base. And anytime I see them, if they're a great price, I will buy them because you can do so much with them. You can put a tray on them. You can put that dish on them. So $2.98 for that one. I promise some of this stuff is for resale and not just DIY. I found this to DIY. My husband saw this and was like, what were you thinking? But it was $4.99, and my first thought was, I love everything around it. Like, totally my vibe. You know, it's like it's like a metal, but I want to cover this up with something. So like a decoupage paper, paint it and put like a transfer over it, something like that. And then it has a hook to it. So I'm going to DIY this, and then I will list it on the website. So that was really cool. It was $4.99, and I was like, is that a lot? But I loved that the chippiness and everything was already done for me. So I got it. I feel like I'm talking really fast today. Sorry, you guys. Ooh, of course. I got my drink. Okay, what else did we find? This rolling pin I'm going to DIY because it is not vintage. It's not old whatsoever. It looks like a rolling pin that you would pick up from Walmart. And just in case, if you guys can't find these, Walmart sells the wood ones that look exactly like this for $4.99. I paid $3.50 for this one. So we're going to just DIY this one, and then I will list it. I like how rough the handles are on here. Like the wood on this one, see that? And then like this one. It's like really rough. I like it. And I found that, yeah, for $3.49. So I'll definitely be DIYing this one. I have DIY'd. If you are a reseller, I have DIY'd one in the past, put a transfer on, and have easily sold it for $16 in my booth. It was like a really easy one. So those make for great resale items if you could find them cheap enough. Sorry, you guys, my back is killing me today. I need to go see the chiropractor this afternoon. Let's see, what else do I got in this mess? How about this beauty? So we went to Major Thrift. I don't usually go to Major Thrift because their prices are way too high, but they were having 50% off for President's Day. So I was like, let's go by, check it out, see if there's anything. Didn't find much. I did find a few items. This beautiful piece was one of them. Now it's kind of weird because it says sold as is $9.99. And I'm like, usually when it says sold as is, or never mind, all their stickers say that, but this one's hot pink for some reason. Don't know why. Beautiful oil lamp. I don't know if you can see, but it is an image of like a barn or houses and then a horse-drawn carriage in front of it. The image is the same on all of the sides of glass. The glass is on here. It is not chipped or anything. I will say though that the wick is missing out of this oil lamp. So I was just I didn't check this or anything. I was like, oh my gosh, this is, yeah, it unscrews. So you could definitely put a wick in there. I'm just seeing like how about you don't hold it up that high? The knob works. So I don't know how old this is. It looks so clean and so nice that like a part of me is like, this can't be old. This is Lamplight Farm. Oh, that's so cool. So I'm definitely going to look that up. That'd just be interesting to know what Lamplight Farm is. So found that and it was $9.99 and then 50% off. So it was $5. And I am going to list this on the website. I will say that shipping is going to be a little pricey because the box is going to have to be big in order to ensure I wrap these appropriately and nothing breaks, especially the thin glass on there. So yeah, that is gorgeous. And if nobody buys that, I will be totally fine with keeping that. I think I showed you guys my mini oil lamp score from the Salvation Army, and all of those are already in my bookshelf and they look beautiful. So if nobody buys that, I'm okay with keeping it. So just putting it out there. Something else I found from Major Thrift. Oh no, they weren't 50% off. Sorry. They were only having 30% off the home decor, 50% off their clothes. So it was 30% off $9.99. I found this trio of candlesticks and they were all $12.99 each. And I am definitely going to paint these and then resell them. They are black. They look beautiful, but the details are so stunning that I want to wax them. Like I have to wax these because I just think it's going to be gorgeous. So, oh, maybe these are really nice candles. Fitz and Floyd candles made in China. They are so pretty. Look at this. I feel like my lighting is changing. So do you see all of the detail in there? Oh my gosh. Like imagine this waxed, you guys. So this is the medium one and they all look a little different, which I loved too. This is the smaller of the two. So look at like the vines, like around here. And then this is the largest one of, gosh, these are heavy. Look at all of the detail. Oh my word. And then the tops have the metal ribbon on them and some of them are rusted. That will probably stay. I don't think that I'll put like the wood piece like I have. Sometimes I think it looks funny, you guys. Watch. I have one right here. Let me see. So I have one right here, like just a wood top that some people are putting on them. And to me, that just doesn't, maybe if it was painted, but I don't think it's necessary. Like, I rather set my candle in this tray, you know what I'm saying? And it's a little quirky like this. Look at how it was made. Like, goes up and goes down. But that was awesome. I paid, it was $12.99, 30% off each of them. But the details on here were just so beautiful that I was like, I can't wait to wax those. I cannot wait. You guys, I need to get through my candle stash. At some point, we're going to stop thrifting, and we're going to go through my personal stash, because my personal stash is more like things that I've bought for home decor or to kind of DIY, but it's like my thrift store that I go to at the old house whenever I was like decorating for different seasons. I would just go in there and switch out my decor like a little store. So we need to go through that. All right, what's next? So we did that. I found this amazing metal plant stand for $2.99. To some, it's like, that's a plant stand, but it's a rusty plant stand, okay? And it makes me happy. So I bought it. I got it for $2.99, and then I will have it on the website. It is great. It's very sturdy. Like I said, metal, rusty. It's gorgeous. And that can be used for other things too, but plant stand is where I see it. I found these, and they are from Thrift World, okay? Even came in the original box. What is that? Maybe this isn't the original box, because this is what it shows on it, and that's not what's in the box. So it says, is that Let's, Wetzler, Leisha. And I paid $2.98 for these. Come on. I don't want to rip the dang box. Maybe somebody just put these in here. I don't know. I guess I'll look them up and find out. But they are little salt and pepper shakers. Look at this. Reminds me of, if you guys love watching thrifting videos, the Thrilled Thrifter. She like collects these and has a bunch just like in a basket, and then she decorates with them. Ay, Momo, come on. Oh my goodness gracious. Girl, where are you? Where is she, Hank? Sorry, you guys, hold on. Trying to find the dog that can't see. We're here. Oh, okay, we're back. So it came with 4 of them, and it looks like they're exactly, yeah, they're all the same. And then the holes are even the same on them too. You know how like usually the salt has less holes, but all of them have 2, 4, 6 holes. And there's 4 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look these up, because the inside of the box, look at this, has like the pink paper, and then the 4 places it looks like they would have been. So yeah, I thought that was just like a really cool, unique find. I loved the crystal on them, and the original box and everything just like got my heart. I was like, oh my gosh, I need those. They're beautiful. Like, I don't know. I love them. So those will be listed on the website, and I'll look this up. I just think it's weird that the box has that like picture of almost like what looks like a tree stand. Yeah, maybe this wasn't. It says it's from Crick's Camera Shop. So I don't think this is the box that the salt and pepper shakers actually came in, but I will list it with that box. I found this to DIY. It was $1.98, just like a milk jug. Doesn't have any price or like branding on it, but I got the new IOD collection, and I'm like, something from those molds is going to look super cute. It'll be easy to DIY, and it was white, so that's even better to be able to paint over it. So that was $1.98. Let's see what, hey, you guys, it's like if the kids aren't up, then it's the dang dogs, I swear. I found this little guy. This was $2.98 at Thrift World, but I've been looking, Hank, leave her alone. I've been looking for something like the greenery that kind of just hangs down. And now that I look at it, it's so fun. Is this like meaningful? I think it is. Anyways, I've been looking for something like this just to like, you know, take display pictures. Like that's just a little bit more like whimsical and not sticking straight up. And I found this, it was $2.98, but like I haven't been able to find anything like this. So I grabbed that. And then just to show you, I found this from Thrift World as well. It was $4.98. And I'm starting to learn y'all's styles, okay, and what you guys are into. And I'm learning that teapots and pitchers probably aren't one of them. However, I love them and I buy them all the time because when I do decorate in my home, for those of you that are new to my channel, I moved into a new home. We are completely like gutting it. So decorating just isn't in the cards for me right now because everything gets dirty and messy. So in the previous house, when I would decorate, pitchers and teapots and things were always a part of my decor. And I just think they're an easy way to accessorize a space and add color by adding greenery or florals or something like that. So that is why I gravitate to them so much and I buy them all the time, but you guys don't seem to be loving them. But I can't help myself. So my whole thing is if you guys don't buy them, then I'll end up keeping them in my stash. But I found this one and of course I had to pick it up because it screamed spring to me in the thrift store, just like that. That's what it sounded like. But this flower, the stem, the leaves, it was gorgeous. It had no chips on its spout or anywhere else. It has no kind of branding on it whatsoever. It looks like somebody maybe did use this for flowers at one point. I will clean that up. And then it has like a quirky little hole right there in the handle. So that's fun. I like quirky things like that. And like I said, that was $4.98. And what I was talking about was like, look at how fun that looks. Like on a shelf, how gorgeous with a, you know, like your rolling pins back behind and a little cutting board and yes ma'am, or you know, your little like bunny. Yeah, I could see it, I want it. No, you don't need it, to keep it. Okay, so this one will be on the website. I won't keep it. I'm keeping the greenery though. Don't touch the greenery. Greenery is mine. All right. What else did we find? I found this beautiful brass little tray. I call these like more like trinket bowls. It was $3.98 and then 50% off. So I got it for $2, but I loved the waved edges on this. And I mean, what couldn't you use this for? You could put it on your nightstand for jewelry. You can use it to put decor on. You can take those little salt and pepper shakers. I mean, you can use this for anything. And I really like the shape. And then the little feet were great. I thought that was really fun. So I picked that up from Salvation Army. And then I got this little copper dish. And this was $1.99. And again, these are just those quirky things that like, one, if you collect copper, I've showed you pictures on kind of just like how to decorate your space with them, that this would be like a great layering piece with cutting boards and crockery and things like that. It could also be a fun piece to use for jewelry, or if you have a, hold on you guys, I have a room back here. If you have a cloche, look at how cute. What? Now I want to keep it. That is so cute. How does this sit? Sorry, might keep it. Oh gosh, that is too stinking cute, you guys. Okay. Oh my gosh. I love it. And it sits very well. Oh, see how you could just marry two pieces? You find something like this that you're like, what would I do with this little copper plate? And then you add a beautiful cloche that is just the right size. I will think about adding this with it, you guys, but to be honest, this fits so many things that I kind of don't want to give it up, but it's literally been sitting in that other room forever and I've never used it for anything. So maybe I'll pair those together. So $1.99 for that. And who knows, I've had this in my personal stash forever. I've used it like around the house and for staging, but never like for a DIY project. So maybe let me know what you guys think. All right. So I found more pewter. I see those of you that are buying the pewter candlesticks, and we are here. We are right here because I'm all about the pewter. And I've told you guys, I think that if I was decorating and stuff, pewter would definitely be something I'd be adding to the kitchen because I love, like right now, my vibe going into the house is like really like clean and like pure whites, tans, things like that, and then like pops of color. But I got, let me show you guys. So I got like these pewter, what do we call these, goblets? Goblets? I don't know. And this one is from, ooh, that's Celangon pewter. This isn't Wilton, but it is pewter. There's two of them. I paid $3.99 each, which is kind of pricey, but the pewter is amazing. It's usually USA made, and I will definitely look this one up, but you can see like the branding in there. But I love the pewter with like the pure whites, the wood tones, and all of that stuff. It just makes my heart happy. So when I see them, I've been picking them up because like I said, whatever you guys don't buy, I will end up taking off and using in my own decor at some point. So these are nice. They're, you know, they have some good weight to them, and they were $3.99 each, and I will sell them as the set. I think they're fun, and they're fun to, like, if you guys actually want to use them, they can be used as well. But I have been absolutely obsessed with pewter, and I've been finding a lot of it just randomly though. I found this, which is the creamer dish, and this, I'm starting, you guys, when you start going, oh, I gotta clean that, that's sticky. $3.99. When you start going out, I feel like you can kind of see like who made it. Now this is another one that does not have the Wilton branding on it. So I'm going to say it maybe isn't Wilton. It's definitely pewter. And here's a creamer. And I also have, I will go look because I have a set that's listed right now. And I think it was a sugar, and I don't know what the other one was. But if this kind of, oh, here's the branding. Yeah, it is Wilton. Ah, see, USA. I'm starting to know. I'm starting to know what Wilton pieces are. And look up Wilton, very fascinating. Like I said, made in the USA. And if this goes with the other two, I might add it and just change the price a little bit. So that is another Wilton piece. The details are so beautiful on these. I also found these Wilton pieces. These again are things that I will gladly keep if you guys don't, which my husband does not want that. So buy the stuff, okay? Just buy it. Look at this pewter butter dish. Is that not Gorga? Oh my gosh. Like quality, it's just amazing. Again, this was $7.99. So I paid up for it, but you guys, if I love something so much, I could already see Wilton right there. You could see it on top of the tag. So this is a Wilton piece, and you will notice the Wilton pieces all go together. So I have the Wilton pitcher. I have more of these. I have the Wilton serving tray on my website as well. And then I'm going to show you more pieces right now. But like this, the collection and the style is all very fluid and goes together. So if somebody gets all of this like together, it's going to look amazing in someone's kitchen. I found these 2 bowls also from Wilton. I just think it's really cool that this stuff was made in the USA and that it's lasted this long. You don't find stuff like that anymore. These were $3.49 each. And of course, like I said, like I paid up on them. It's not something I would usually pay for a bowl, but because of it being pewter and Wilton, and do you see the detail on these bowls? So pretty. I was able to find 2 of them. And then I found a bigger bowl, and I was only able to find 1 of these. Again, you see the Wilton right there. And this was $5.49. It matches the smaller bowls. And if some of you are like, okay, that's obviously not like a full set. What would I do with 3 random bowls? And for me, it's all about decorating and accessorizing and like filling your spaces with things that you love like this. And there's so many things that you can do with the different items. Like this could be easy, just to put some Spanish moss in, put a succulent or Easter eggs or like a little bird on it, and then change it out as the seasons go by. You know, something like this you can leave out and put candies or filler in. So tiered tray, or on a like cutting board, you can put this and then accessorize around it. So many possibilities for mismatched things that aren't complete sets. So keep that in mind. I love the Wilton stuff. Now these, I don't know if they're aluminum or what. And it was kind of fun because, so these were $2.49 each. And I thought they were different because the candle part of them actually is a bit bigger than they usually are. Like I feel like it would fit one of the tall candles, but it would also fit one of the like, not the tea light candle, but the one that's like just a little taller than that, but the same size. So I like that they're a little bit more versatile on what you can put in them. So I grabbed them. I want to say they're aluminum. I'll check with a magnet though. They have no kind of marking on, oh, no markings on them. And then I will definitely try cleaning those up as well. So those were $2.49 each. Okay, you guys, I found this in copper and I'm shook. I'm pretty shook that nobody's bought it yet because it's a complete set. But I found a brass version. And I'm all about my copper, okay? I think it is so beautiful, but this brass one is calling my name. Like, it's calling my name. So you guys, do you remember the copper one? This one is so pretty. And it looks, I'm going to have to look up like the maker because this is exactly like the copper one with the wood handle, the wood knob on the top. It has the complete parts to it. So you have the burner down here and then it's sitting on its original tray. And like the copper one, it has the silver right here. And then you have the colors up here. But I don't know why this one is just speaking to me. This color is just so beautiful and exciting. I don't know, but they are complete sets. So I have this one on the website, or this one will be on the website, and then the copper one is on the website as well. And I paid $9.99 for this one at, where did I go for this one? Turnstiles, maybe? Maybe that's where I got this. But this one, I love it. Like in the light, it looks so bright. But when it's setting out, oh, what's weird is it looks so sparkly. Weird. I don't know if there's a film on there. I don't clean the stuff for you guys because some of y'all like to leave it as decor. Like this is not something that I would personally like buff out and want shiny and stuff like that. I would use it as a decor piece, but it's really weird because the bottom looks glittery, but I don't know if that's like a film that's over it or what. Oh my gosh, 41 minutes, and I didn't even think this would be that long. All right, I found this. This is $3.99. I only found one of them, but this kind of reminded me of like the Chambermaid, the chamber stick that I sold previously, the brass one. It was $4.99, and I got it because of the markings underneath. I really get interested in like finding out what things are, where they came from, their history. And this one says Frankenham, and then it has like DC 6411. It looks a bit more modern because of the screw under here. But all of this, I'm like, where did that came from? Who made it? You know, and it actually, it's almost like a knockoff of the Wilton items. You see that? Isn't that crazy? And I only found one, but like I said, it's okay not to have two pieces when you are accessorizing, because this could easily go in a bookshelf on top of a book stack with a candle and all of that stuff. So that was $4.49. What is this? Like, see, it had like an original tag on it, and then Savers put it over the original tag. Silver. It just says silver candle holder. So somebody else tried to sell that. I also, these were like in one of those mixed bags that you find at Savers, and they have something on the bottom, but I cannot see. I need like a magnifying glass. No, something white, something, I don't know, but they look like little brass thingy-majiggers. I don't know. I'll have to look those up, you guys. Not sure. I'm sure you guys know what they are, so go ahead and comment. And then I need to figure out, do you see how it's like engraved in there? But those are just like little fun characters, right? All right, what else did we get? We only have a few more things. I found this cast iron like casserole dish holder. Now, you guys, remember, you do not have to have the original piece that came in here. These will fit modern like cake dishes, casserole dishes, things like that. So keep that in mind if you're like, that's beautiful, but what would I use it for? They will fit like modern cake glass pan things, you know what I'm saying? And then it has your little feet down here, but I was totally digging the prints on here, and just what a beautiful way to accessorize your like serving dishes if you are throwing a party, or you know, you just want to be fancy. And I found this for $5.99 at Savers. I thought it was so beautiful. I found this, and I want to say it's vintage, not totally sure. MRF, it's 89, so it is older piece. And the frame is beautiful. Even John was like, that's actually a really nice frame. And it looks like the pearl itself has maybe a little scratch. I'll try cleaning it. But it has like the velvet back. And it's pretty heavy for its size. Love the bow up top. And that was $2.99. So found that. I'm going to DIY this, and then I will list it on the website. This was $4.49, and it's a, I don't know, ceramic plaque or something that if you drop it, it's going to break. And I thought it was just so pretty. And of course, all the details, you know what I'm going to do to that. Paint it and wax it. That's what we do. Momo, I am right here. Okay, so found that one, $4.49. I'm going to paint it and wax it. It's going to look absolutely stunning. And I also found, here's my obsession again, you guys, teapots, okay? Don't ask me why I keep buying them when nobody's buying them. I just love them. Okay, this one, so They're actually from the same company or whoever made them. And this one was $6.99. Look at how beautiful, like look at the feet. They have feet on them, okay? And the intricate handles, the top, even the spout has a beautiful detail on it. And then they are like, I don't know if you could see like the texture. So right here, there's like a texture on them. Look at, there's even detail right there and there. And then there's a marking on the bottom. I'll go ahead and look them up. And then it's even engraved right here, MJA. So maybe the person who made it. And these stuff like this is what excites me. That excites me because if somebody, like, look at even the top. If somebody handmade this or hand painted it, like, how extraordinary is that? That somebody made this with their hands. It fascinates me. And then I found the larger one. Again, this one was $7.99. The little shorter one was $6.99. And again, it has all of those same details, like that texture that goes through here, the feet on there. The handle even has like the texture in there. The spout. Isn't that so beautiful? I mean, it's dirty, but we'll clean that up. It looks like, well, that's not a crack. It almost looks like the crack in the paint's kind of, where'd you go? I don't know. You can't even see it now. Like, right. Yeah, you can't hardly see it. It almost looks like crackle paint, you know? Right here, it almost looks like it was worn or like the paint didn't get on it. It looks a little bit more dull than the rest, but extraordinary. And this one, so this one doesn't have the MJA engraved on the bottom of it. It does have, it almost looks like it says Loma. So let's see what Loma is. Am I having a one dark eyebrow day again? Or is it the lighting? We'll never know, right? I think it says Loma on the bottom. And you guys, these are in beautiful condition. They're more of like a cream color. They're definitely like, this is pure white. So you can see the difference in the two colors. I love this with the greenery in it and that flower. So $7.99, $6.99. Here is another one of those copper plates. This one actually says copper something on the bottom. I don't know. So there's that. And then I got this to DIY. It was $2.99. Some Hobby Lobby thing. I love picking up things like this because they're easy to paint over and then do what you want with them. And then of course I have to show you the flannels that I found. I found this little skirt for Everly. It was Cat and Jack for only $2.49. And it's in great condition. I thought it was so cute and so mom. I asked her if she would wear it though. And she said yes. I found this redhead flannel for $4.99, which is great for a redhead flannel. I like them because they are nice and thick. And look at how pretty the green is on this one. This is going to bleach really well. I cannot wait till it's nice outside so I can bleach. Right now I told you guys last time, I've just been using the white out so that I can basically, it's almost like tie-dyeing a flannel. It comes out really pretty. This one was Cross and Barrow, and this one I've learned bleaches very well too, and I like the color that it bleaches to. And this was $5.79, but I didn't mind buying it because I loved the colors on it so much. Like very spring vibes with this one, and it'll be easy to bleach. It already has a base of white, so I picked that up as well. So very excited for those. And you guys, tell me in comments too if you would be interested in mystery flannels. So I showed you guys last time how I make them, what I can do with them. but again, I don't have time to like design and see what you want. It would be a total mystery. You would just tell me your size and then I would take off with it. So let me know down in the comments, you guys. That is our haul for today. I am planning on being back on Sunday for a live haul. Please note and please give me at least a week to ship things out because as you guys know, I am a mom first and a wife, and I also have the DIY portion of all of this. And I also thought it would probably be better to wait after the Sunday live to start packaging things. That way I could just do it all in one day. So I appreciate you all being here. And as usual, I appreciate you guys allowing me to do this for a career and doing, making purchases. I appreciate it. And I want you to know because, I have been questioned and it was a very like sincere question on like, you know, how are you taking this stuff and then like charging people this much when you only bought it for this much? And I just want everybody to just understand that as a reseller, we are the ones that are driving to, I mean, this takes multiple locations, multiple days, and multiple hours searching through things. So we have our time invested, we have our gas invested. We're also the ones that haul it back. I also take my time to film it, to put it on the website. I also pay 30% taxes since I am a LLC. So I do have to pay taxes on any income that I get from these sales. And, you know, we clean it, we ship it, we take it to the post office. So it's like all of that stuff factors into the prices that are going to be on the website for these things. So I just wanted to keep that in mind and just explain that if other people are kind of like, okay, you know, how are you buying it for this and then charging this much? This is why. I'm doing all the nitty gritty for you guys, and then you guys get to just enjoy the decor. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Again, come back on Sunday because we will be back again. I don't usually do as large of a haul on Sunday, but I will have some good items. So I will see you back then, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. Tomorrow's Friday. And if you guys are joining me for Facebook, we are going to start going and doing lives a bit later at 9 p.m. after the baby is asleep so we don't get interrupted. So hope you guys have a good one. Bye.